Hi and welcome. My name is June. Thank you for joining me for today's balance and flexibility session. Today's session, we're going to explore Pilates-inspired progressions that will enable you to allow yourself to become more aware of your balance, your posture, your alignment, and allow your body to respond very positively. So we're going to get ready with a few things that we will need to get started. You're going to need, of course, your sturdy armless chair, and we will be seated for the entire sessions today. And we have a squishy Pilates ball, also a dynamic little, I say dynamic mean that it stretches, and it's a short band. You can utilize as an option a long band that's tied so that it's about as wide as about hip width apart. So we're going to put those aside for a moment because, as always, we're going to begin with our warm-up and want to make sure that you have some trusty water nearby. And I'm so happy that you joined me today. It's always a pleasure to inspire you with movement and allow your body to feel really good. So let's begin. So with your feet on the floor, seated forward at the edge of your seat, we're going to begin with a short warm-up. We're going to start with breath. When we talk about Pilates, Pilates is a form of movement that is low impact in nature, but it is designed to help you improve your posture, your alignment, your balance, and it starts with the breath. You want to be very conscious of the breath. So placing your hands around your waistline, notice how my thumbs are at the back of my rib cage. I'll come back to face the front, and then your fingertips come around the front, around your rib cage. Drop your shoulders, and then take a big smile. Feel happy, good, and let's take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, you're allowing yourself to acknowledge and feel the abdominal muscles pulling inward. Let's do that again. Breathe in and then exhale. You can try breathing in through your nose and exhaling through your nose, or breathing in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Either way is fine. Inhale, exhale, but I want you to take notice of how the breath is expanding 360 degrees around your torso. One last time here. Inhale and exhale. When we breathe, it allows us to become a bit more mindful about what we're about to do. Whew, that was a mouthful, right? Shoulders back, sitting up nice and tall, and let's begin with shoulder shrugs, left and right. So we're going to go left, then your right side. Let's do that one more time. And as we lift, we elevate the shoulder. As we press, we depress, both at the same time. Let's slow this down and reach fingers towards the floor. Shoulders to your ears. Perfect. To the floor. One more time here. Shoulders up and shoulders down. Now take your heels of your hands and place them on either side of your chair. Roll your shoulders back. Let's slide your ribs to the left side. Notice how your hips stay still and go to the opposite side. If you find your hips are moving, just try maybe not to move so far over from side to side. And then again, I want to focus on you isolating your rib cage. And again, one more time, we're going to add a little change as we come to the right. If you'd like to follow me, notice how I'm starting to make a circle with my torso. I'm keeping my hips still, but I'm moving the torso in a circle that allows my heart to push forward and my shoulders to pull back. We're going to go the opposite direction, go right side now. Feels a little different, right? You might find that you're a little stiffer on one side. That's quite normal. We're going to do one more here. Beautiful. Now reach the hands to the side. Let's take a nice side bend, left side, fingertips towards the ground. Come back up. Now your right side, fingertips towards the ground. Come up one more time. Left side, arms, fingers. Nice. Last one here. Feel that stretch along the side of your body. Great, nice job. Roll the shoulders back. Now, take your left hand to your outside of your right thigh, and then look behind you over your right shoulder. Come back to face me. Let's do that again, one more time. So get a little twist. Take your right hand, place it on the outside of your left thigh. Pull the left shoulder back, twist, looking over your shoulder. One more time. Beautiful. Now this time, let's roll your tailbone under, but notice how my torso stays tall, and then come back up. So if you look sideways here, music is changing. I'm going to move into another segment. What I'm doing is keeping my shoulders intact, just allowing the lower base of my tailbone to roll under a little bit. Perfect. So if you notice, My hand is not too much against my back, and when I roll, my back goes against my hand a little bit, so I'm playing with the ability to stretch and flex the lower base of my spine, and you're going to do the same. So roll your shoulders back. Now let's take a nice stretch over the side and take your right arm in front of you on the opposite thigh. This is called seated mermaid. Now, as you're lifting this arm up, make sure the shoulder is pulling down. You may always bring your hand down if that feels like it's too much over your head. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Left arm on your thigh, reach right arm up, and take a nice stretch over to the side. Again, modify if necessary, right? Reach here. Beautiful, coming back to the center. Now, we're gonna start to move those arms, both arms. Lift in front of you. Hold for a moment. Now open them wide. We call these angel arms. Bring the arms back together. The goal here is to be aware of what your shoulders are doing in relationship to your arms coming up. Do you feel your shoulders coming up? Then press them down. Open your arms. We call these angel arms, and back together. We're gonna do this one more time. Lifting up. Pilates is my expertise. If you are not aware, I own a Pilates studio here in Colorado. I love Pilates, and this is a form of some of the Pilates exercises that we do in our classes as well. Nice. One last time here, reach up, open your arms wide, feel your shoulder blades come towards one another. Now take only your left arm up and take it to a slight diagonal. Take your other arm and reach it out on the opposite diagonal, and then bring the arms together. Let's do the same thing on your left side and your right side and open, and then come back together. This time, can we do them from this position? Left arm up, right arm lowers, beautiful. And come back in, and again, reach, beautiful, you got it. We have one last one here, perfect. Beautiful, now take your hands down by your side. We're going to do a popular Pilates exercise called the hundreds. Roll your shoulders back. As you exhale, push the arms forward and then let them float back as the shoulders pull together. Exhale, breathe. Shh. Inhale, beautiful. And again, we have shoulder flexion going on here, coordinating with breath. Exhale. Now, as you're pumping those arms, you should feel some activity in the whole body, and release. Just 2 more of these. Here we go. Push. Exhale forward 4 times. Inhale, let it go back. Last one here. Perfect. Now, raise your left arm up to a goalpost position, dropping your shoulder. Do the same on the right side right here. Drop your shoulders and open up the arms. We reach out and feel the shoulder blades pull together. And then we release, beautiful. Let the arms come down to your side and just stretch to your side and come back up. And again, beautiful. Let's try those arms up again, right here, reaching up with the left arm, up with your right arm, pull the shoulder blades back and release the arms and stretch to the side, beautiful. So we're getting the couple of things done here. Scapular retraction, which is keeping and preserving the integrity of your shoulder joint. One more time here. Now take that left arm up and the right arm up, dropping your shoulders, pull back and release. I want you to feel as if there's something between your shoulder blades that you'd like to crush. Let's do one more. There we go. Arms come down, reach to your left side, coming back one more time, reach to your right side, coming back. Now let's take your left arm in front, just like this. Notice how my palm is facing you. My thumb is up. Same thing here, thumb is up, right? Drop your shoulders. We're going to twist 1, 2, 3, come back. Join me. 1, 2, 3. Let's exhale as you move to your right side. One more time. And of course, we're going to repeat this on the left. Allow your eyes to follow. 2, 3, and come back. 1. Don't forget that exhale. So again, exhale. One more time. Beautiful. We have it. Last one here. Hands on either side of your chair. Let's scoot back just a little bit. Not too much. I still have about half of my leg off the chair. Your left hand comes on the outside of your left leg. Roll your shoulders back and take the thumb of your right arm like you're hitchhiking. Take a twist and look behind you. Now drop your right shoulder, and feel the shoulder blade on your right side pulling towards the center of the back of your body. Let's do the same thing on this side. So we take the right hand onto the left leg. Thumb is out to the side, right? Now we're gonna look over your shoulder. It's like you're hitchhiking, you're pulling back, but your emphasis, your focus is on pulling the left shoulder blade towards the center of your body. Good. Let's try that one more time. Hand on your thigh, right arm reaches back. It's like your thumb is going back, little hitchhike, and come back to the center. Great. We do this again, reaching back. Come back center, moving into chest expansion, the opportunity to let our heart open and extend our spine. Palms here, thumbs out to the side, sit tall as you can. Breathe in. As you breathe in, pull the arms back and shoulder blades together. Let your heart lift, reach your fingertips towards the ground. And then bring it right back to where you started. Shake it out. Roll the shoulders back. Let's try that 2 more times. Are we ready? Thumbs out. Reach back. Pull your shoulder blades towards one another. Drop your fingertips towards the floor. Good. Lift your heart for a moment. And then release and roll the shoulders back. Can we do that one more time? It's great. Palms forward, thumbs out. Pull back. Shoulder blades are pulling together. Fingertips are reaching towards the ground. And then release and roll your shoulders back. That was chest expansion. From here, we're going to move into a forward hinge. Forward, now let your eyes follow forward. Rather than dropping your chin to your chest, keep your eyes straight ahead. Then pull yourself back. Take note that I have my hands on either side of the chair to support me. Let's pick up our pace. Let's go forward. Beautiful. 2 more. Exhale, inhale. Last one, perfect. Pause here, watch my change. Your left knee is going to lift, and lower. Hinge forward, here we go. Hinge forward, lean back hinge. Put the knee back. Notice how we're working on our balance here. Lift the knee, hinge forward. That was my fault, my mistake. And go back and come forward. Hinge forward. Hinge forward. Lift the knee. Lower and hold. Hinge forward. It's your left knee that's going to come up now. Lean back. Lower to the ground, back to where we started. Hinge forward. Hinge forward. Lift the knee. Lower the knee. Return to your upright position. Hinge forward. Lift and hinge back. Lower the leg. Come back to your beginning position. One more time. Hinge. Lift the knee. Lower the knee. Come back to center. Perfect. Roll your shoulders back. Nice job. One more time. And last one. Beautiful. Here we go. From this next one, move to the forward edge of your seat. Not all the way forward, but give yourself about maybe 2 more inches forward. And let's, before we begin, take a quick little drink to hydrate. And the first thing we're going to do is take your legs out and out and out. Now bring them all the way together. Whether you're on carpet or wood, doesn't matter. Hold on to that chair, out again. Now slide them back together. It's like you're grazing the ball and heel of your foot across the ground, and you feel a little bit of balance challenge here. This is all for your core. Feel a little bit of change, feel more of a change, feel even more of a change, and then bring it back together. 2 more of these. You ready? Out and out and out. Pull it all the way in. Last time here. Let's go. Out. Yes. Out and out. Let's add one little change. Let's take your left arm to this position. And here, roll your shoulders down. Can we try it like this now? If you prefer to keep your hands on either side of the chair, that's perfectly fine. You ready? Here we go. We go out. 1. Notice how my body has to move. So that's challenging my proprioceptors. Bring it back in. Last one. Here comes 1 and 2. One more time. 3, last one. Remember, you could have kept your hands on the side of the chair and still felt that core application that was taking place. For this next exercise, we're going to move to a wider stance. So you might want to slide back just a little bit. You want the corners of your chair to be at about mid-back of your thigh, right? So here we're going to move into or lead into an exercise called the Pilates Saw. What the Pilates Saw is a rotational exercise that includes hip flexion, includes some balance and twisting. So we're going to start here is take your right leg out here, hold. Nice, we're going to make a turn. I'm going to take your left arm in front, right here in front. Now I want you to twist towards your right, holding onto your chair. You're going to reach towards your calf muscle. You don't have to get there. You can stay right where I am. Notice I'm not at the calf, but I want you to reach like you're sawing. Pinky towards your toe. One more time here. Now you might feel a slight lift of your hip on your left side. Perfect. Now bring that left leg, right leg in, and let's extend the left. Let's do the same thing. Twist and turn. Thumb is up. Hinging forward, feel that twist, and then we aim the pinky toward the calf. Let's go. 1, pull back. 2, pull back. 3, last one. Beautiful. Bring your left leg back, right leg extends. You ready? Swing that left arm across. Here we go. Reach, hold, and then 3 and 2. One more. Perfect. Bring your right leg in, extend your left leg out. Swing your right arm over, your left hand supporting you on your chair. Get ready to reach. Heart is lifted in this. 1 and 2. Last one. Perfect. Now let's stay in this position, but use your right arm and bring it back to that goal post position. Place your left hand at your rib cage. Feet on the ground. You stay grounded and you're going to pull across. Exhale, pull the arm across. What I like to do is make sure I bring the arm across so that I can see on the other side of my hand. Let's try an exhalation. Breathe out. You should be able to feel the muscles, which are your oblique muscles contracting. Beautiful. 2 more of these. Here we go. Then we'll try the other side, and then we're going to add on 1 more time here. Beautiful. Release, left arm up. Same thing, come across. Place your right hand on your rib cage on your left side so you can feel what's going on. Now focus and add that exhalation. Breathe. 2 more to go. Here we go. Breathe out. We have 1 more, so we're already activating those muscles that are responsible to help your body twist. Bring your legs back to the center. We're going to add on. Let's take our right arm back to goal post. Now as you bring the arm across, lift your knee. Lower and release. Give me that exhale as it comes across. You ready? Exhale. Now we're activating the obliques that lay on the lower part of your body and insert into your pelvis. 2 more. Exhale. It's called a crisscross in Pilates, and we typically do this on our back on the floor. However, I find this variation much more advantageous for us, as well as being able to maintain neutral posture without flexing your spine. Come across with your left and pull that right knee up. Yes. And back. Perfect. We got it. Nice job. And again, let's do 2 on the opposite side and then 2 again. So right arm up, left knee, pull. Exhale, we have 1 more. Beautiful. And we have 1 last one here. Perfect. Bring it across. And across, you have 1 more here. Perfect. Nice job. Now, take your left arm, reach it to the ceiling, and pull down. Reaching up, pulling down. I want you to feel a little bit of action occurring in your bicep and also in your back muscle on your left side. Now in this next one, let's try to hide your left elbow behind your back a little bit. Not too tightly though. Just feel like you're gonna hide the elbow. Notice how mine is not disappearing, right? And 1 more time, this is a nice movement to work the muscles in your back. Right arm, you ready? Reach up, pull down. Let's not go behind the back yet. Remember, we started slowly on the other side. Ready? Now reach up. Now when we're not going all the way behind our back, just towards our back. and then lift. And down, perfect. We're gonna do that again, lifting up and pulling down. One last one. Lifting up, beautiful. And then to finish this, I want you to hinge forward and back. And then let's add a right knee lift as we go back. We did this before, we're gonna do this slowly. Pull. Now your left knee. Exhale, pull. In, beautiful. Exhale. And inhale. Beautiful, nice job. That was great. You did really well on that. We're moving into adding a little bit of resistance to what we're doing. So I'm gonna ask you to grab your little short band. We're going to take that band, wrap it. I shouldn't say wrap it, we're not wrapping, just place it on the outside of your feet. Roll it up to where it's just above your knee joint. Right, so seated more forward on your chair than back, we're going to keep the right leg flat on the ground, but we're going to lift your left knee till you feel resistance, and you should feel your core kick in right here. So not only am I feeling this in my thigh, but it's right here into your core. Exhale, lift, and lower. One more time. Exhale, lift, and lower. Two more. I said one more time. Two more. My apologies. And then last one here. And we're ready to take the leg out to the side. So step it out, and bring it in. Two more of these. So a total of 3, and one more, and then we're gonna go to the opposite side. Are we ready? Here comes that knee lift. Right knee, hold on to your chair, lift, exhale, and lower, and again. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. You can do 2 more of these. Exhale, lift, and lower. One more time. And on your next one, you ready? 3, abduction to the side. Take it out. We're going slow and bring it in. I like to think of Pilates as slow and controlled. One more time, out and in. Beautiful, awesome. Last time here, take the band, slide it down your legs, keep it close by. We may come back to that. On this next one, take your left knee, and I want you to do a circle down to the ground, and a circle back in. Nice. Let's do one more of those. Here we go. Circle up. Yes. And come back in. Let's do the same thing on the right side. So you're lifting that knee and then circling the hip out, lowering your leg to the ground. Bring it up and over. This is beautiful movement, range of motion movement mixed with balance, right? Let's do one on your left and one on the right. So left knee lifts and we take it out to the side and we bring it back in. And we're going to try that one more time. On the right side, over and back. Last one here, over, nice. Now take both of your arms, hinge forward and reach. Pull your elbows back. I call this reach and pull, nice. Pull back. And again, we're going to do one more after this one. Keep your torso lifted. Try to avoid bending forward from your forehead. Now, right leg out. Reach out. This is for balance. And again, reach. And pull one more time, 3 times total. And then we will bring your right leg in. Step to the other side, same thing. Ready? Reach and pull. This is a very functional movement. By that I mean it's a movement that we do every day. How often do you have to pull a drawer open, right? Think of things like that. Last one. Back to the center, nice. From here, take your heels of your hands to the sides of the chair, walk your feet forward, and your knees, or back of your knees, let me clarify. The back of your knees should be over your heels. Slide your hands back a little bit, and then from here, you're going to lift your hips and push your knees forward, extending your arms fully and dropping your shoulders. Then have a seat and hold. This is a bridge. It's an exercise that not only strengthens the arms, you get the opportunity to stretch out the hip flexors and strengthen your hamstrings and your gluteus maximus. Here we go again. Heels of your hands down, roll the shoulders back. Come forward and push your hips forward, nice. We're coming right back down. We're gonna do a total of 3, so we have one more to go. Make sure those toes come down when you go forward. We ready? Here we go, last one here. Shoulders back. Press your hands into your chair. Push the knees forward and lift your hips. Think of your gluteals contracting. Come back here, nice job. And then just kind of march out your feet a little bit. Good. And then maybe wiggle side to side with your toes up. And again, nice job. Grab some water, and then we're going to grab our ball and continue. All right, so grab your ball. That ball is going to go behind your back. If you've taken some sessions with me before, you know we've done this before. I love it. I love the fact that we get now to work on proprioception. So your body has to be reminded what it needs to do to balance. Hands by your side, take a deep breath in. Roll your shoulders back. Exhale, and then as you inhale, you're gonna lift. I like to take my hands to the back of the chair. That's up to you, thumbs out, and just hold. Nice. We come back center, place your hands on your lap, and you should still feel the ball there, right? Hands to the chair, roll your shoulders back, lift your heart. Come back to center, hands on your thighs. We have one more, total of 3. Hands here, roll your shoulders back, open up. Nice. Come back now. On this next one, hands on the side of your chair. Let's think of your rib cage on the right side, moving over right. Ball moves a little bit with you. Come back to the center through the middle and go to your left side. There we go. Perfect. Nice. And left side. Lovely. And again. So this should feel good, right? But it's allowing us to challenge our balance. So if you should feel one of your hips starting to come up, you've gone too far. So only let yourself go far enough that you can keep the hip down. Keeping the hip down, let's do one more on each side. Beautiful. Great. And come back left. And then remove the ball from behind your back. Allow yourself to scoot forward and put the ball between your knees. So from here, we're gonna go into our mermaid. Right hand goes on your left thigh. Left arm comes up to the ceiling, drop your shoulder, and stretch. We kind of did this a little bit in the warm-up. Now watch my elbow on my right arm. I'm aiming the elbow towards my knee. It may not get there. And I'm sinking into that left hip. I'm gonna come back. Good. Now I do the same thing on the other side. Reach my arm up. One arm's on the opposite, right. Lift up, pushing my right hip down towards the ground. Nice. Can we do that again? Right hand here, left arm up. Now if this is too much for the shoulder, just keep your elbow here and stretch. Just make sure your hips stay anchored on your chair. Coming back, and we do the same thing on the other side. Ready, reach, stretch. Beautiful, it's a nice stretch, isn't it? Now take your hands behind you, slide them back enough that you feel the shoulder blades come together, and then the heels of your hands anchor on the chair behind you. What we're gonna do here is keep the shoulders down, bend your elbows, lean back. Now push through the heels of your hands and use your muscles in the upper part of your arms to bring you back up. Then this is not so easy because we gotta use a little bit of body weight here, right? Push, reach back, nice. Come back, reach, yes. This is not so easy, right? It's challenging our balance because sometimes we can feel one arm not want to straighten as best as the other or at the same time. So we feel like our balance could be off a little bit and the ball between our knees is going to pick that up. We have one more time. Great. Relax. Shake those arms out. That was great. Now from this position, keeping the ball here but moving it a little closer down towards the joint. Lift the knee up. Straighten the leg out. Bend the knee. Lower it down to the right side. Lift the knee a little bit. Keep the ball between your knees. Straighten it out. Lift the knee. And lower one more time on this side. This time we get the ability to extend through your knee joint, to bend your knee joint. Lower it back down. Same thing on the right side. Lift the right knee. Extend it out. Music's going to change a little bit here. Beautiful. We got it. Last one, left leg. Lift and extend and bend and lower. We have one more here. Lift and extend, bend and lower. Roll your shoulders back. Allow your arms to reach up and flow down. Nice. We do that again. Reach up and flow down. We have one more. Reach up and then flow down, removing the ball from between your knees. Place it off to the side. Take your heel and toe and tap it back and forth. Nice. One more time. Get ready to do the same thing on the other side. Here we go. Right heel and toe, left heel, right heel, toe. Last one here. Nice job. From this position, widen just a little bit, giving a nice openness with your arms and pull the shoulder blades together. Bring your hands together. Remember that diagonal reach we did in the warm-up? Same thing here. Open, yes. One more time. Beautiful. Reach out, reach. And together, that should feel good. Really opens up your chest. So this core-inspired movement is allowing us to open up areas of the body that we don't necessarily get an opportunity to do on a daily basis. Roll your shoulders back. One more time. Great. Take one last deep breath in. Hands come to your heart center. Release your hands to your thighs. Roll your shoulders back. And there you have it. Thank you so much for joining me for this session of a Pilates-inspired core session that challenged your balance, your flexibility, as well as allowed you to work on some posture and alignment movements. I hope you'll remember some of these movements to try to do on your own, on your free time. Remember to move your body a minimum of 10 minutes a day. So important for you to do that to keep you youthful and vital for life. Thanks again for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time.